We are here with NVIDIA at CES 2024. I want to go ahead and share with you guys some of the things that they're currently working on. First off, DLSS 3.5 is out now, and one of the things that they're really showing here is the big improvement from native rendering all the way to DLSS 3.5. They're basically explaining that DLSS 2.0 was really focused on frame generation. Then basically the next step was to go ahead and allow for less latency as well as additional frame rendering for DLSS 3.0, and then DLSS 3.5 was really focused on adding quality, basically allowing for some of the RT cores to be able to take care of the additional effects that are going on here. So it's really easy to see if you look in the puddles here on screen right now. I think the best one to look at is the blue right here. You can see the sign. I believe you can see it here. It's much more blurry right there. You can really see the quality difference that kind of comes through on these reflections. And if we move side to side with both of these, we can see that there's definitely a clear difference in the amount of quality when it comes to the reflections coming from these puddles. So another thing of DLSS 3.5 is really looking at these quality differences. This is another example here, and one of the things they were really talking about were when you look at the curtains between these two. It's not just the frame rate and everything that you're seeing here and the latency. It's way better on the DLSS 3.5, but if you look where the curtains are, you can see some slight shadows compared to here. There's way more detail, and what I noticed was looking through the curtains on both of these, there's a lot more specific details of what the actual developer intended compared to the native resolution. So NVIDIA is also showing off their new Super lineup of GPUs, and I'm so happy to have my hands on this 4080 Super. It's got an incredible all-black design that I'm a huge fan of. I love that they just kept everything super clean. They didn't try to go ahead and put any kind of extra color or RGB on it. It's just a super clean setup, and I think everybody's going to love throwing these in their systems, including on top of this GPU. They also have all of their board partners here that are showing off the different models for the 4070 Super, the 4070 Ti Super, and the 4080 Super. And one question that I got answered that I think is a big deal is that the 4070 Ti Super is going to officially replace the 4070 Ti, which I think is really a great decision because that's really going to fill that gap and make, that gap between that 4070 Ti and the 4080 was pretty big. And I think that this is going to find that nice sweet spot in between, and I'm really happy to see that. But there's a bunch of beautiful cards. There's every single manufacturer's here, and they all have, just some really great designs out here. One of the things that NVIDIA is also showing off are their laptops. They have a ton of different options out there, but they're showing how they've been working with their partners to allow for being able to cram higher-end GPUs into smaller form factors. And one of the ones I'm most excited about is this Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. I've showed the G16 on the channel before, but the G14 is incredibly light and thin, but it still has that 4070 laptop GPU, and it makes playing games incredibly smooth. I'm playing right now, and it's absolutely gorgeous with this display, and everything is just running so smooth. And I'm just, a huge fan of this, and I can't wait to see what other models are out there. Holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano.
We wanted to show the modding community what they could do with Remix, but then we wanted the community to show us what they would do with it. So we open sourced all the Remix runtime components early last year, put it all up on GitHub for them to download and check out. But the one missing piece was our Remix Toolkit app, which we were still working on, trying to make sure that we create the right tool that is intuitive to use and has all the features that we wanted to have. The game will automatically pick up those changes once it detects them, and then it imports anything, so it'll take a couple of seconds for it to pick up. But once that happens, you just get immediately the real-time feedback for your change.
So we partnered with NVIDIA to bring the Ace demo to life.
Okay.
NVIDIA announced Riva ASR, which is automatic speech recognition, key for this technology, and then audio to face, which synchronizes the audio with the face, which is key for non-scripted NPCs.
Yeah.
On the Code front, we are powering the brain of the NPC, so you'll see the spatial awareness, so they'll be able to talk about the things in the space, the actions that they are able to perform, so you can ask for ramen or other things. And lastly, NPC to NPC, so you can start the conversation with that for the two NPCs seated to any topic you want.
So they can just start a topic.
Yeah.
And
So the first thing we're going to do is just walk up, listen to them talk for a second, and then we're going to go interact with them.
Okay.
So this is Jin, he's a ramen shop owner, and this is Nova, she's a cybersecurity expert. So
we need topics.
yeah, but we need a topic, any topic. It can be about literally anything.
Talk sports.
Let's talk sports. What kind of sports?
I don't know. Let's talk football.
Okay.
Give us something.
American or
Yeah, American football.
Okay.
Sorry.
American football is,
Yeah.
or
All right. Yeah, we just keep it open. All right, so we're gonna move closer. We're gonna let them hear us kind of for a second.
It's really exciting if you're into this stuff.
Nova, ever seen American football played with a ramen bowl as the end zone? Me neither, but it'd be a real noodle scratcher of a game.
Haha, that's a hilarious image, Kai. A real mix of sports and fine dining.
Glad you got a kick out of it, Nova. Sometimes you've got to blend the high tech and the low tech for the best results, just like in American football.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the perfect mix, whether it's with technology or a good old-fashioned bowl of ramen.
So we can go up to them and interrupt them. Sure.
Kai, long time no see. You've been hiding in the shadows, or have you just been trying to avoid me?
So now, as long as like it's roughly on the center of the screen, you can go up and talk to either Nova or talk to Jin. Just push to talk, just hold down T and ask them whatever you want. So go for it.
What do you think of the new 4080 Super from NVIDIA? I like it.
The GeForce RTX 4080 Super is an absolute powerhouse, perfect for gaming and rendering needs. It's like the cutting edge of cybersecurity, but for your graphics.
Sweet.
any
Yeah,
topic.
keep going. Yeah.
What else, guys? You got anything?
What's your favorite dog?
What's your favorite dog?
Oh, that's a tough choice, but I'd have to go with the Shiba Inu. They're like the cybersecurity experts of the dog world, clever and independent.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like that's what we've always missed in these type of kind of open games where you could just talk, get these interactions going. That's really cool.
And today, you can go to the Unity Asset Store as a developer or the Unreal Engine Asset Store and download the plugin and start developing immediately and creating
So
characters.
it's not, there's no we can start, so we're going to start
As a
seeing this
developer,
pretty
you can
soon.
start integrating this.
Wow, it's not that far off at all. We're here. This is the future of what gaming is going to look like.
And sometimes, depending on the conversation, they may or may not want to give you a task.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, here sometimes he doesn't want to turn off the lights. He likes the ambience as it is. Like he will tell you, no, I don't want to. And then you have to tell him, like, hey, come on, I need the lights on.
Yeah. That's cool because you just such a deeper layer, and you can have so many more especially games where there's kind of the side quests and stuff like that. That type of detail, you could just continue playing the game for so much longer.
How could we get to a side quest?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
yes.
can show. Yeah.
got an option
Good
for that?
idea,
Oh.
Greg. Good idea. No, it's all good. Hey Nova, can you take me back to your lab?
Sure thing, Kai. Let's head to the lab and see what new tech toys we can play with.
So then it would go off to.
Okay, and it takes you to that next.
So yeah, she can navigate through the scene, and then you could follow her in an actual game, and then go to the next thing.
And just like that, we have wrapped up with NVIDIA at CES 2024. They've shown off some amazing products here, and I'm so excited to get my hands on them in the future. There's so many different things that they've worked with, both their GPUs and using their GPUs for AI abilities, and I just can't wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.